listen up. How many of you out there have been told to treat credit cards like the plague, to avoid them at all costs? Or maybe you think a debit card is the only safe way to spend your money? Well, what if I told you that everything you thought you knew about credit card versus debit card might be completely wrong? What if one of these, often demonized cards, is actually a superpower for your finances if you know how to wield it? Today, we're busting myths and revealing the shocking truth about which card is genuinely smarter and how to turn a credit card into your ultimate financial tool, not a trap. Stick around, because this is going to change the way you think about your money forever. Okay, let's kick things off by challenging a common belief that debit cards are inherently safer than credit cards. Many people believe since it's your money, you can't get into debt. And while that's technically true, what they don't tell you is the hidden risks and lack of protection. Imagine this. Your debit card gets stolen or your bank account is hacked. Poof. Your actual money, the cash you need for rent or groceries, is gone. It could take days, even weeks, for your bank to investigate and return your funds, leaving you in a serious bind. That's a direct hit to your liquid cash. Unlike credit cards, debit cards often offer far less fraud protection. While banks do have some policies, the immediate impact on your finances can be devastating. Another major drawback? No credit building. Every time you swipe your debit card, you're missing out on an opportunity to build a strong credit history, which is absolutely essential for big financial goals like buying a house, getting a car loan, or even renting an apartment. It's like leaving points on the table in a game you desperately want to win. So, while it feels safe because it's your money, it actually exposes you to more immediate financial risk and limits your future financial potential. It's an illusion of safety, not genuine security or empowerment. Now let's talk about the real hero of our story, the credit card. Forget what you heard about them being debt traps for a second. When used correctly, a credit card is one of the most powerful financial tools you can have. First up, fraud protection. This is huge. If your credit card number gets stolen or compromised, it's the bank's money, not yours. That's at risk. You report the fraudulent activity, and in most cases, you're not liable for those charges. Your personal cash flow remains untouched. This peace of mind is invaluable. Second, and arguably the most important, is credit building. Every single payment you make on time, every responsible use of your credit card is building your credit score. A strong credit score is your golden ticket to lower interest rates on mortgages, car loans, and even better insurance premiums. It can open doors for renting apartments, getting utility services, and sometimes even influences job applications. It's your financial reputation, and a credit card is the primary way to build it effectively. Third, rewards and perks. Yes, points, cashback, travel miles are great bonuses, but also think about purchase protection, extended warranties, rental car insurance, and concierge services that many cards offer. These are real, tangible benefits that can save you money and provide convenience. Fourth, emergencies. Having a credit card for unexpected expenses can be a lifesaver. Instead of draining your emergency fund for a sudden car repair or medical bill, you can use your credit card, pay it off quickly, and keep your savings intact. It's a short-term, interest-free loan if managed properly. Finally, transaction history. Credit card statements provide a detailed record of your spending, making budgeting and tracking expenses much easier than often fragmented debit card transactions. It's a comprehensive overview of your financial life. So, it's not just about earning points, it's about protection, building your future, and having a powerful financial safety net. Alright, so you're convinced credit cards are powerful tools, but how do you wield this superpower without falling into the trap? It's all about strategy and discipline. Rule number 1. Always pay your statement. Balance in full, on time. This is non-negotiable. If you carry a balance, you'll be hit with high interest rates, negating any rewards and quickly turning your tool into a trap. Set up auto pay for the full statement balance if you can. This ensures you never miss a payment and never pay interest. Rule number 2. Treat your credit card like a debit card. Only spend money you already have in your bank. If you wouldn't buy it with cash, don't buy it with credit. This simple mindset shift prevents overspending. Rule number 3. Understand your credit utilization. This is the amount of credit you're using compared to your total available credit. Experts recommend keeping it below 30%, ideally even lower, around 10%. Now we've talked about the power, but let's be real, credit cards do have traps. And avoiding them is just as important as leveraging the benefits. The biggest trap? Minimum payments. Don't fall for them. Paying only the minimum balance is a surefire way to accumulate massive interest and get stuck in a debt cycle. The banks love it, but your wallet will hate it. Your goal is always the full statement balance. Second trap, cash advances. Never, ever take a cash advance from your credit card unless it's a dire life or death emergency. Cash advances come with immediate high interest rates, often with no grace period, and hefty fees. It's essentially borrowing money at an exorbitant rate. Third trap, applying for too many cards at once. While it's good to have a couple of cards, applying for multiple credit cards in a short period can negatively impact your credit score by signaling financial desperation and creating multiple hard inquiries on your credit report. Be strategic and selective. Fourth trap, ignoring your credit score. Your credit score is not just a number, it's a snapshot of your financial health. Regularly check your credit report for errors and monitor your score. Services like Credit Karma or your bank often provide free access. Ignorance is not bliss here, it's dangerous. Fifth trap, using credit for wants not needs when you can't afford it. This is where many people stumble. That new gadget, designer clothes, or fancy dinner, if you don't have the cash to cover it, don't put it on a credit card hoping you'll pay it off later. Impulse purchases on credit are a fast lane to debt. Remember, the credit card is a tool for building, protecting, and convenience. It's not a license to spend money you don't have. By being aware of these common traps and actively working to avoid them, you can truly harness the power of your credit card without becoming its victim. So there you have it. The shocking truth about credit card versus debit card isn't that one is inherently good and the other bad, it's that one, when understood and used strategically, offers unparalleled protection, credit-building power, and financial flexibility. That's the credit card. And the other, while seemingly safe, can leave you vulnerable and limit your financial growth. The key isn't to fear credit cards, it's to respect them, to learn how to use them as a tool, not a trap. Start today by reviewing your spending habits, understanding your current cards, and applying the pay in full on time rule. Your financial future will thank you. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button. Subscribe for more financial wisdom and let me know in the comments what's your biggest credit card tip or your biggest fear. I want to hear from you. Keep building that financial muscle and I'll see you in the next one.